Welcome back, everybody. First things first, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine tube. It's clear. Alright, so I just wanted to make this video and share some of the upgrades that I did. I was waiting on a few of them. They all finally came in, so I did it all at once. And it really just made this shotgun that much more fun to shoot. And the looks as well. I mean, it just looks like a beast. But it's a pretty cool shotgun. I am still waiting on that Form 1. I'm guessing another 3 weeks or so before I hear anything back. But in the meantime, I'm still shooting it. It's a blast to shoot, and it's in my opinion, a really good option for home defense. There are some things that I would like to say in a future video about using the Shockwave for home defense or a shotgun in general. But that's for another video. So one of the first things I did was change out the safety, the plastic safety, to this aluminum one from NDZ, and it's so much better. It just feels like it's not going to crack. And it has this little lip on it there, so you can get a kind of your thumb on there, your finger on there, pretty easy. When you change this out, when I changed it out, it's really simple. You don't have to disassemble anything. You just pop this off and change your spring and your ball if you want, and add the plate. Unfortunately, what I did is I made the mistake of dropping the ball into the receiver, and when that happened, I just had to take the long route to get it switched out. So what I had to do is take off this little bird's head and take out the trigger assembly, go in through that way. It just added 5-10 more minutes on to putting on the safety. Not a big deal. Still functions, nothing wrong with it. Moving forward, I added the rail. I got that from Amazon. I think it was $9. And on top of that, we have the Vortex Crossfire. I went with the Crossfire because I already had it. It was in my safe, it wasn't on anything, and I decided to just put on this shotgun instead of going out and buying a whole new sight for this. The only thing I have to say about this Crossfire is this is the first gen, and the battery life on this is horrible. I know in the Crossfire 2 they upgraded it and it's a little bit better. Maybe in the future I'll pick that one up, but for right now I'm just leaving this on here. Moving on, we have the S-Tac shotgun card holder. I went with the 5-shell holder. Now, I was a little bit worried about putting this on the shotgun because I had one previously, different company, and it would constantly just start to pill up. You know, I'd switch them out and it would start to pill up, and it's just kind of annoying on my other shotguns. So I went with S-Tac, heard good things about them, and I have to say this is absolutely amazing. I mean, this thing is not coming off. As well as the Velcro on it. I mean, it holds it on there pretty firm. There's no issues at all with that. I'm really happy with that purchase and the way it came out, and I'm not worried about that pilling up at all. As far as the forend here, again, like I said, this is from GG&G. This is made for the Shockwave. Magpul makes the forend for the Mossberg shotguns and other models. However, the Shockwave has a bigger tube, so you do have to do some custom work if you want the traditional forend to fit from Magpul onto the Shockwave. Or you can go with GG&G like I did, and it was just an easy swap, no issues. The instructions are really easy to follow. It took a few minutes and no issues at all. So that's what I would recommend. I believe they cost $50 or $60. And as far as lights go, I just went with a TLR1. This was on my duty weapon when I carried in law enforcement. It's such a good light. I mean, it holds up to pretty much anything. I've had it for a few years. So I decided to put on this bad boy, the Shockwave. And so far it's held up. I've taken it to the range quite a few times just to see how everything's holding up on it right now. Make sure the safety, no issues. Function test that, great. Forend, nothing wrong. Sight's holding up. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun to shoot. I'm really looking forward to putting that stock on it. But I have to admit, even just like this, without a Form 1, without the Form 1 coming back and putting the Magpul stock on it, I'm kind of really liking it how it is. I don't know if I want to switch it out now. It feels good in the hand. It's a lot of fun to shoot. As far as the strap goes here, you have to be a little bit careful. You gotta make sure you have a firm grip on it when you are shooting it though, because I noticed that the stock Mossberg forend has that strap for your hand. It kind of just provides a little bit more safety. With the Magpul, you gotta get a good grip on it. You can add some hand stops on there. I'm not going to do that, but you just gotta make sure you grip it pretty good. Other than that, I'm really happy with this build. I'm looking forward to adding that stock, like I said, on there. And I'll keep you all updated if I change anything else on this. If you have any other recommendations or anything like that, please leave the comments below. One thing I do want to say real quick is the plastic trigger assembly here and the trigger guard, I guess you could say here. That's one thing I don't like. I'm not going to change it. I know you can use the 590A1 and it'll drop in. Those are kind of hard to come by, a little expensive. So I don't plan on doing that because I don't plan on rolling around in the mud with this or throwing it around. It's just range, home, range, home. So other than that, thank you all for stopping by. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. And be sure to like and subscribe. Later.